America may be over 3,000 miles across the ocean in that direction, but this proved no barrier for the only man to simultaneously reign as the IndyCar and F1 champion, a man who lives right here on the island of Jersey in the English Channel. Nigel, there's only 4 men who have held the IndyCar and Formula One title. You've got Emerson Fittipaldi, Mario Andretti, Jacques Villeneuve, and yourself. You're the only man to hold both titles at the same time. How does it feel to have your own place in history?
Pretty sensational, really, and to hold it for 2 or 3 weeks simultaneously is, I don't think it'll ever be done again, because not many world champions go across the water and do a new endeavour like we did with IndyCar, and obviously we were very fortunate to be as successful as we were, so very, very special and fantastic memories.
What was the main difference between an F1 car and an Indy car at the time?
But basically, the Formula One car is a grand stallion of race cars throughout the world. It's a lot lighter than most of the cars. It has normally more power, more agility. With an Indy car, because it was a lot heavier, that was tough. It was very, very tough. You know, depending on how strong your arms were and muscles were, because we had to hang on to the cars and go around the corners. One of the biggest things that I suffered with initially was a bit of sickness, especially on the ovals, getting dizzy. The hardest thing for me was every single track was anti-clockwise. And in Europe, pretty much every single track is clockwise. So it took the body and the head and the brain a little bit to adjust to that.
Did you find the fans took to you as well?
Yeah,
was the paddock the same?
I thought the fans and the racing culture and all the officials were fantastic. We converted a lot of people who weren't believers in Grand Prix drivers in America. I remember it's the first year I was there, and they were really knocking me on television saying, hasn't anyone told this rookie he can't overtake on the outside? And then just as the commentator said it, the other commentator said, well, he's just done it. So they said, well, guess no one's told him.
How important is America to the future of Formula One?
I think it's vital. You know, the Americans, they just embrace good, solid racing and honesty and integrity, and Formula One can put on a great show. This is why I actually said, can I come and be the steward over in Texas this year in Austin? Because I heard great things about it, so I thought, well, I'll go over and see for myself, and I'm sure I'm not going to be disappointed.